Hey my little minnows, this is Jamie at Basco Crafts, and this channel is about diamond painting, cross stitch, gardening, everyday life, doctor's appointments, cats, you know, the normal for me. What we are going to do today is finish kitting up the Heaven and Earth design Sal for Glistening Wings. It was a struggle last time. We are going to do it a little bit different, and you guys are going to come along with me. This is Glistening Wings. That's what it looks like. I bought not AB. I bought glitter drills from Add More Zest. Diamond Dust drills, sorry. To maybe do some different kind of stuff right here. So, that's what we're going to do there. Okay, let's see. I need my sheet. We still have a lot more to get through. So, we're going to do her a little different. We are where I am, and you guys are going to come along with me because there's lots of stuff to talk about. We're going to start at 3,700, 700, 500, 100. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put all the 4-digit numbers way over here in the corner, and we're just going to go. I'm going to use my Art Dot, part of my Art Dot 420 case. Okay, so we need 6, 7, 8, so we need to scooch over 9. Okay. 3, 7, 9, yeah. 3, 8, we'll do 3 8s at the very end, because it's the, if I knew how to tell numbers. If I knew how to tell numbers. That's down there. This is a 6, 6, 6. Okay, we need to move down a little more. Got to make some room. There's Havoc. Please get off my. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I got my buddy with me. We've been going basically all friggin' day. Again, yesterday was an all-day affair. Today, once again, an all-day affair. Leave before, 10 o'clock and not get home till 3, 4. So, that's, it's been a day. And I didn't have therapy today. Well, PT, I should say, not therapy, because I had 2 different kinds of therapy. 900. 900. Oh, there's the beloved 310s. So, 9, 3, 6, 4, and 6, 9. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing, because, I'm an overachiever tonight. Okay, get yourself over in that little hole. 9, 5, 38, 9, 9. Whoa, okay. 1s, 3, and 8. 8, 1. I think this will help my brain function a little better. Because if you saw my last video, wow. That was, I was on the struggle bus. 310, 550. I might need to take a couple breaks on this, just to chit chat with y'all, to give my shoulders a break. We are really working hard to get the shoulders into shape. Neck is still giving me issue. They are actually working on my neck first. Uh-oh, we got some loose drills down in there. But it's okay. 745, 307, 9. There's so many 900s, y'all. Alright, why am I losing orange now? Me and my staticky desk. Which I have no idea how it's staticky, but it is. Youch, boy! Frack! We have the kittens loose, so if you hear me scream, it's because there's a kitten climbing me. I hope you guys are doing well. It's already been a day. I wanted to have this kitted up earlier than what I'm doing, but my brain got in the way. So we are doing it this way, which is perfectly fine. You do what fits you the best. What is best for you, your mentality, your mentals. Fricka, fracka, fracka, fricka. Go on, frack. Go on. No, you are not. No. Okay. No, sir. No, you're not standing on top of my stuff. Okay. I got to scooch a little bit, so I should stand those up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave them laying down. Okay, so we have... No! Let me get him off of here for a second. Sorry about that. He got in trouble. Now, what I've been doing is... I consider wrong, but we're going to hang with it for now and see how it works. I've got... Oh, let me grab my no lines tray. That was given to me from a beautiful subscriber of mine. Love it. Cats do too, as you can tell. There's cat hair in it. Is that my good pen? Of course, Mom's going to be yelling for cats because it's the evening time. She's trying to get them all in. So, okay, let's first off. We have... Where's 154? On this sheet, I ordered these drills from Evermoment. Okay, so my drills on my canvas are from Evermoment. Branding. I am not an affiliate. That would be awesome, though. Hint, hint. It gives you... I sent them an email. I sent them a list of what I needed and how many drills I needed and told them they could round up heavy. Or round up a lot. So, if I got 2 bags for 90 drills, I'm okay with that. Each bag, each one of these are... supposed to be between 180 and 220. The big bags like this are between, oh, look at that static. Oh, y'all. It's supposed to be 800 and 1200 drills. So, there's some play there. That's why there's extras. You have your number, and then if we were ordering from them, you would have the symbol, the DMC, and the quantity. But what we have are the DMC numbers and then the quantity of drills or stitches. So, 154, I have 5 bags. So that's approximately 1,000 drills. Approximately. What I have been doing, and I might continue to do, is only use 4 bags to think that they have 200. Just in case if one bag is a little heavy, one bag is a little light, they're going to equal out each other. So I'm only going to use 4 bags because 4 times 200 is 800. Y'all know simple math, right? So I'm going to have some extras in the pot. Hopefully. So that's how we're going to do it. I haven't kitted up like this like ever. But that's what we're going to try to do today. As you saw, the static is immense. I'm going to wipe this out with my dryer sheet. Now Mom's up here calling for cats because they like up here. I am going to slide this bottle in there. You're liable to see my head. It's okay. I've got gray hair. I've earned every single one of them. I really have. So, let's see. Doctor's appointments. While I'm doing this, if you guys have any other questions about this, please fire me a message down below. Oh, I don't have a trash bag. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We'll just put them in the tote for now. We'll just put it in the tote. Put the tote up there. The way it keeps the cats out of it. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, because your question might be somebody else's question and they might be too afraid to ask. So don't be afraid to say, hey, what is this? What is that? However you want to do it. And my email is down below if you have anything that you don't want to say on YouTube. But if you come at me not so nice, you're liable to be yeah. I don't do that. Don't make me bring out my bad side, okay? Okay. I had my dryer sheet upside down. So it's gonna, yeah, it's already starting, y'all. Look at those drills climbing that bottle. So, boss is resting. Okay, 154 is done. We need to start marking these off and stop being lazy. Oops, I'm marking the wrong thing. I'm going to put this on this little clipboard to where I have at least something rigid to write on. Okay. 155. I need 466. There's 800. I'm not going to take it down to 400. I'm just going to do the 6 because I'd rather have a little too many than not enough. But it's okay. However you want to kit it up. As long as it gets done, it don't matter. That's where we're at this point in life, is as long as it gets done, that is all that matters. Oh, sorry y'all, that was loud. I went to my surgeon today. Everything is looking good. So I am still on a weight limit. I didn't know I was on a weight limit, y'all. I'm like on a 15-pound weight limit. Your girl over the weekend here moved 9 totes of clothes. 158 needs 536. So that's going to get that full bag because that's the only bag I've got. Moved 9 totes of clothes. Most of them full of jeans and, oh, Lord have mercy. That kind of thing. Getting winter clothes ready and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, ow. That hurt. My finger. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to be doing that. I've been having a little bit of issues with the pension again. She said that because the lipoma, this is my journey. This is not medical advice. Don't do me, do you. That way Facebook don't yell, or YouTube don't yell at me for giving medical advice. Yeah. The mass, if you've been part of this journey, or if you're new, I had a mass in my elbow right here where that scar is. 1045. It was big, and it was not a nice, the placement on it was really, it caused a lot of pain. I haven't cross-stitched or tried to cross-stitch yet because I'm scared of the pain that it's going to cause. I'm having pinching when I'm doing, like playing Farmville, holding my pen and holding my phone or something like that. I'm still having some pinching, which she said is normal because I had my surgery in November. So the beginning of November. So I'm only a couple of months out, which I'm just glad she didn't. And it starts. Oh. Yeah. Dampen your finger. If this happens, just dampen your finger. Drop an extra piece of dryer sheet down in there to knock them drills back down in the hole. Funnel is from Temu. I love this funnel. I also received one in my Advent from Admorzest, which I really like too. Because there's a hole in the back, when you push the pot out, it's not sealed like this one. You can push it out. Shake them up, get that dryer sheet all over, let them touch. That way, that was really loud. That way you don't have to worry about, the static staying on your drills. Normally, once the drills go in the bottle and they sit there and relax for a little while, they're fine. If they're not, yeah. But anyway, going back to my doctor. The mass was almost a 2-inch by 2-inch by 1 inch. It was actually a 4.7 by 4.5 by 2 centimeter mass in my elbow. And I didn't know this, but it was farther up into the muscle. So I learned something new today about my body. We still don't know what caused it. We think it was, I have an 11% tear in my shoulder, in the same shoulder. I know exactly when it happened, all that kind of stuff. That only needed 520. 300. Oh, we're working on them. 300 is done. 307 is not. How many 307s do I need? I need 1158. So she's thinking that because it was farther up, it has caused some, not damage, but some movement in the muscle around that elbow. So we are going to do physical therapy on that. Since I'm already going to physical therapy for the middle of my back. They are working on my neck with the PT, but I got Boss to get a referral to an ortho because I'm done with it. He has had a lot of neurological issues. Well, no, not neurological. Yeah, neurological. His nerves, his low back, we don't know what has happened. He is tested positive on 2 different tests for a tick-borne something or another. We don't know. We're still trying to get into a tick specialist here in the state of Oklahoma. I've got a couple of leads, but it's just trying to find time to get them taken care of. Get the calls made, get referrals and all that kind of stuff. All right, 310, I need 6,700. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are just going to do 7 bags plus this little one because I ain't about that life. I'm not holding on to the little one. I'm just not doing. Not doing it. Okay, now we know that 2 bags fill a bottle completely. But I don't know what this is going to throw. If it's going to throw it off or not. So, anyway, I got Boss has had 4 shoulder surgeries. He's had his ulnar removed. Same shoulder, 4 shoulder surgeries. He basically has no muscle mass left in his shoulder to hold the anchors in place. So, he's still dealing with pain from the original surgery. Alright, let me write out 310 a couple times here. 310, 310. Okay. And he's had a double neck fusion. The man's broken. I mean, there's a reason that he is on disability. There is a reason. It's not because he wants to be. No, he would much rather be working, but he is unable to because he is in congestive heart failure. No, you go on. You can sit there beside me, but you can't get up there. He is in congestive heart failure. We are still waiting for answers on that. And if you guys have any recommendations, please put them down below. I tend to think that it's something to do with the tick bites. We don't... no! I filled it up too full, y'all. We don't necessarily know. Like, we can say, hey, this is what caused it. All his EKGs are normal. His heart rate is low. Blood pressure's good. His heart rate runs low. His first EKG, his pulse was in the high 40s. And when we got to the hospital, it was in the 50s. So, it just runs low. He is on a medication to raise his blood pressure, to raise his pulse. Now he is wearing a pedometer. I think that's what it's called. The thing that measures your steps and all that. He is now wearing that I got him for Christmas. Thank you. So that's one thing. And he's got damage to his low back that is making him, he's got drop foot. We don't know, or drop leg, where he scuffs his foot, his heel, because he can't pick up his right leg far enough to make it move, to make the step. So he scuffs that heel. It's like this. You can hear him coming. And we don't know if that's his hip, if it's his leg. Flint, don't. We don't know. So, today, while I was at my ortho, or my surgeon's PA, we talked to her, and she said, get a referral to us. And, you know, she said, I'll go talk to your doctor right now, because they're in the same building, which, thank goodness. Found an awesome doctor. He listens, he understands, you know, I'll get referrals to where I need to go. You know, we can talk, you know, it's not, oh, you're fat, you need to lose weight. You're next because you're fat. You know, I was told that. Your neck is because of your weight. No, it's not, but okay. Anyway. Your girl wasn't happy with that comment, as you can imagine. Boss sat wrong in the doctor while we were talking to her, and we were walking out, of the doctor's office. And his foot wouldn't move. His leg wouldn't move. So I'm not supposed to lift over 15 pounds with my right arm. What do? I take my left arm, I walk around him, and I grab him by the belt loop, or by the belt, and I literally pick him up. He's 6'2", I'm 5'4". I raised him up enough to where, because you could see the toe of his foot, when he tried to step, it was dragging. It was like, it was stuttering. So it was causing him to trip. He's a fall risk anyway. So, yeah. That was fun. I walked him, drug him, picked him up, whatever you want to call what I did, all the way to the car. Well, it's not a great big distance, but still. And we both started laughing. I mean, it's if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. And I would much rather have fun and be able to pick on him, and him be able to pick on himself and all this kind of stuff. Because if you do not, it will eat away at you. Okay. So having fun and that kind of thing, we try to laugh and, all that stuff. So we have the referral to an ortho. He is going to have like a full body EMG, which is electromagnetic whatever to the nerves, which, and he also has fibromyalgia. Yeah. Y'all, it's, yeah. Okay, 319 is done. 327 is not. We need 345. So, I am not letting him drive anymore. Unless it's 5 miles down the road. It's not happening. If he has to drive to the city, because even if he drives to town to like get meds or something, the next day or later that day, he gets a migraine. So it's like, well, that's your neck. He does suffer from migraines. We don't know why. I'm still saying it has to do with the tick bite, but nobody wants to listen to me. Because, I'm not a doctor, but as much shit as I've seen, yeah. I do this kind of family-friendly channel, but kind of not, because I do cuss. If you have young ones, if you don't want them learning new words, you might not want them to watch me. Yeah. But, we're going to get him in to somebody different than his surgeon. He just don't know it yet. And we're not going with the doctor that did my mom's neck surgery, because he's like older than dirt, and no thank you. No. I shook his hand and his hands shake, and absolutely not. Sorry, but no. Not happening. 400. We need 309. So we are going to play it safe, do what we need to do, and all that. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do for my elbow, because the PT, I know I'm jumping around. The PT doesn't offer electrostimulation or ultrasound, the thing that breaks up the scar tissue. I've never seen them do that on anybody since I've been going up there. They used to when they very first opened, but I haven't seen them work. No heat, no ice, no anything like that. 434. We need 1,088. So there is that. And I will go through here and I will mark the bottles that I have the diamond dust for, because I really want to make this special. Anyway, so we're on the ball with that. So yay. After, in a couple of months, we're gonna do PT for my arm, and then we're gonna see where I'm at, and they're probably gonna release me. So, yeah, I really would like to have an EMG done of the rest of me, because I have, well, at least of my neck, because I have the numbness, I have the tingling in my hands. Yeah. Especially when I'm doing projects. It really makes that arm angry. Okay, I need this. I need 583 of that one. So that is it. We're we had a double doctor's appointment today. Boss had one at 1:30. I had mine at 9:50. So we've been on the go since early this morning. Oh, 450. I need of those. It makes for long days, y'all. I mean, Monday we went shopping. Today it was like, well, I did PT and then we went shopping, which that was very stupid of me. By the time we got home, I could barely move. The exercises aren't hard. It's just pissing my neck off, and I already have 3 bulging discs in my neck. So I've had 2 nerve blocks on the left, 1 nerve block on the right, and they have worked. But PT is making them very angry. I'll put it that way. If I can talk, the PT, y'all, he keeps finding a knot in my right shoulder. So when he works on that, you can hear it in there popping. Like popping. Okay, 501. How many do we need? 100. We're gonna go with 1 bag. We're gonna be rebels. So there's that. We're making headway. I've got a little bit more movement in my neck, but I'm still having a lot of issues with the pain in the middle of my back. I have got what the first physical therapist said was the top half of me is twisting one way, the bottom half is twisting the other, and we have to start from the top, which I'm not happy about. It freaking hurts. 518, we need 189. The little kittens are out, so yeah. And then I've got to get Clover, Zelda, and Peach. Can you then notice a game theme here? in to get fixed. Because, yeah, the little bad selves decided to get, So we can't do any more cats. We just can't. We can't afford it. We just can't do it. Okay, 550, we need 418. We've already done 520. Okay. So, there is that. What else? I don't think there's really anything else to update on. I'm feeling better, but this cedar fever is for the birds. And we have cedars all over our property. For the new people, we have 10 acres. I was raised on it. My mom lives in a mother-in-law suite on the... I just stuck that in my mouth. You're talking to your mouth full, Jamie. I just bashed my noggin on the camera. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, she lives in like a little mother-in-law suite, like 30 yards from my front door. So, in my garden videos, you'll see her place and our place and how far they are away from each other. I am her caregiver. Even though you see her out in the garden and all this stuff, I still do all the running. I still do all the bills. Every doctor's appointment she goes to. The only person that she talks to that I'm not involved with are her sisters. So, there is that. Okay, 562. I need 257. Yeah. So, that's a little update. I know it's more than a little update, but yeah. I need 257. Just in case these are running a little short. I leveled up on my Farmville 3 game. Now level 65. Woohoo! Shake that static down. Make it touch that dryer sheet and the static will knock down. Okay. Whoa. Okay, 580. We need 1126. So we're just going to do that and save those back. Yeah, it's just... And Mom doesn't shop anymore. She, yeah. Because she can't handle the people. So, Boss and I get to do it. Yay! And it gives, Boss and I time away from the house, and we can grab a little bite to eat, and now they're in there fighting. Trying to integrate kittens. They all know each other because we have a wire door on my craft room. They're all siblings. Well, all the new ones are siblings, basically. Dixie is their mama. Joel Behine's down in there. Got to get her fixed too, to where we can get her out of the room. Because we let her out, and Tuck is, he is trying to get him some mama. Well, I'll just say that, and it's like, no, absolutely not. No, not happening. Okay, 601. We need 272. Where that went. 200. Okay, good deal. And now, I told boss I'm starting to get a sore throat. So, yay. And if you're ever doing these bags, you can actually tear them. I can't because I don't have, there we go. If you want to, I'm not so inclined, I'll just use scissors. But if you are so inclined that you don't want to use scissors, don't. Tear them. But I'm always afraid that I'll tear them wrong and then they'll end up everywhere, and I can do that with scissors. I don't need help making a mess. I can do that well on my own. So, but yeah, it was, and I do have permission from boss to speak about his medical stuff. A few years ago, here we go. If there are children in the room, I suggest they don't need to hear this. This is 2,123. I am going to do just 2. We'll see if that's enough. A few years ago, mind you, my black lab jumped in boss's lap, up in his recliner, and broke his no bit. The long part. Not the little round parts, but the long part. Okay. The stick, or the twig. Broke the twig. And it has caused him a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain, a lot of shame, because it made it super, super sensitive. It changed the shape of it. It's not pleasant. Going to the bathroom was even difficult because of the angle. It went from arrow to very curved banana. It had a 30% curve on it. And before it did not. So he is getting injections into the plaque buildup from the scarring. Get out of my chair. Quit. Havoc. He is having injections. I'm trying to do this the most poetic way I know how, and I'm not poetic. So he had the first round. I forget when, y'all. End of November, maybe. Somewhere around there, October. I don't remember when. But what they have to do is they have to do a lidocaine shot and then the injection immediately after. And then 666 only needs 53. It's 2 days in a row. So he doesn't just do it one day, one injection. Oh no. It's one injection one day, another injection the very next day. 12 hour or 24 hours apart, almost. Yeah. The bruising. Oh y'all, it is so bad. It's not pleasant. I'm sure it's not pleasant to deal with either. 7, 4, 5, 7, 12, 9. Okay. So, that's what we did today. On top of seeing my ortho, and 700. Oops, I need 210. I'm just going to put that both. I doubt I'll need both because we're supposed to be 200 up to 220 in here. I don't want to weigh them right now, so I'm not going to. I have that worksheet as well. I first got it from Joan over at Joan Diamond Paints. I think that's her channel, isn't it? Diamond Painting by Joan, something like that. I'll put the link down below. It's been a long battle, trying to get him back to feeling masculine again. It has had some effect on our lives. Well, I won't say some, I'll say a lot. But we're not based on that, and we're stronger than that, even though I'm still giving him hell. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm trying to be as diplomatic as possible. $13.75. We're gonna put both bottles in, or both bags in. So that happened today. Tomorrow, same thing. Then Thursday, and the bruising. My God, the bruising, y'all. It's black and blue, and just there's hard spots, and it's awful looking. I can't imagine how it feels. I told him to ice it the last time. Just put a little ice pack on there, and it seemed to have helped. So it's like, ice pack it. Man hates ice, but you know, a bag of frozen peas, you know, if I don't make light of it, it will affect me more than I want to admit. So we are picking on him. 722. We need 1,254. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll go 14. Almost do it again. No, there's 722. Yeah. So that's what we're dealing with now. He is it has changed. It's called Xiaflex. That's the medication that they are injecting. And it, like I said, it has helped. He's still in his own head about certain things. But we're getting through that, trying to. That's Bear out there barking. I don't know why he's barking, but he's barking. He stole a box off our freaking porch this morning or yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday because we weren't home. Sunday. I was just like... And then the whole food thing. Y'all, I have no flippin' idea what to make for dinner anymore. It's like... I am so overwhelmed with everything else that's going on. And... we are on, and I'm gonna be truthful with you, you know. We are on state assistance. Okay. And with all the fraud and stuff that has happened, we have to reapply. I have no qualms about that. I reapply twice a year anyway because I am my mother's caregiver. No problems. Absolutely none. I'll give, you know, you can look at my bank account. You can come out, look at the property. You can look at the freezer, whatever you need to do. Okay? Because that's just who I am. I'm truthful. Y'all. I was, after yesterday, I did PT and then we went shopping because we had to get groceries. We had no milk. We were almost out of eggs. We had, son of a, y'all. Okay. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Anyway, as I'm trying not to cuss at these drills. Alright. Wet finger. We're just going to scrape them in the pot. Scrape them in the bottle. The bottle. I love how British people say bottle. Bottle. Not making fun. I just absolutely adore it. So yesterday, I knew I had to re-up, right? Because I keep an eye on the website and that kind of thing. Because we have to upload documents, with the child support and Social Security and, bosses on disability. We were getting $700 a month. We are well below poverty level. If anybody has, I know I overshare. That's just who I that's my mentality at this point is I overshare, and I can apologize, or I can say, hey, that's where I am at this point in my life, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Let's see. I need 402. We're gonna try for 402. So I get a letter yesterday because I've been figuring that they were gonna, because I got a thing in the email, or not an email, but I checked the website and they're like, well, you need to re-up. Okay, I can do that, no problems. Get a letter yesterday saying, oh, they need to do a telephone interview. You need to call in for a telephone interview by today, y'all. By today. I live a very structured life. I don't like wrenches thrown in my plans or that kind of thing. I about cried. Got up this morning. Okay. We had doctor's appointments, so they had to be, because when you call any government agency, if you have never called them, yeah. Okay, 745. I need 2523. So we are going to keep back the big bag and try to fit. They are not going to fit. I know they're not going to fit. And there's no reason in fighting with them. My square stickers are from Admore Zest. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Not a sponsor. Absolutely adore her. Got the letter. Well, of course, it was after 5 o'clock when I got the letter. And if you call any government agency now, you have a wait. And a long wait. Especially DHS. Y'all. Now, granted, this letter said I have until 1/7 to call, or my benefits will be lost. And I am freaking. Cover your ears, kids. I am freaking the fuck out. So, doctor's appointment today. Got out of the doctor's appointment. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go out and call. This is after I hauled boss's ass through the doctor's office, or out of the building, I should say, by his belt loop. So So on top of everything else, I'm doing that. I have no problems. You know, that's my job. That is taking care of Boss and making sure Boss and my mom are in the best health they can be in. That's my main priority. To keep them around for as long as humanly possible. I don't care, you know. That's my goals. Anyway, I call and Havy, this is Havoc, by the way. He is my little Oompa Loompa. No. I need to brush you. Well, where have you been? No, you're not getting on the printer. No. I'm gonna bust you. No. Havoc. Let me fight with him first. Ah! Boy. Oompa. Oompa. Havoc. Come on. Oh my god, you're heavy. You're over my weight limit, son. Get off me. Get off my desk. Anyway, we're going to take a breather for a second. Because y'all need to hear this. I'm going to get a drink. This is out of my Beast cup. Green's Steel. Not a sponsor. Not an affiliate. Yes, that's stained, but... drinking Pepsi Max. And I had a Diet Coke today at McDonald's. So... because I was starving. Oh. And then we found this one and a hot pink one. My hot pink one's over in the drawer. But they don't, yeah. I really like the little cups. Anyway. Make the phone call. And I'm prepared to say, hey, you can call me back at your earliest convenience. Because Boss's appointment, you know, we got out of my doctor's appointment like 10:30. Okay. Plenty of time to get on the horn with them, to have them call me back. I can talk to him in the parking garage if necessary. At Boss's doctor's appointment. Nope. Well, needless to say, oh no, they've taken as many calls today as they are going to take. Y'all, I was shaken. I was literally in tears. Because that's how Boss and I eat. You know, that's and you know, we frequent food places or what do you call them? Food banks and stuff. And no, I'm not asking for money. No, that is not, no, that's, no, we're good. We, the land is paid off, you know, it's just our basic bills. So we're good. We're okay. So please don't think I'm begging for money. That's not what this is about. Just trying to clarify. Let's see here. 779. We need 613. So, and Boss is like, calm down, calm down, calm down. So I see a fact. I take, start typing. And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I've tried to call and it's saying that you guys are no longer taking calls. You're full for the day, blah, 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 blah. Because you have to do an over-the-phone interview. Because they want to make sure all your documents are up to par, and a lot of times you have to call your bank while they're on the other line for them to verify who is on the bank account. There's a lot. It's not just, and that, yeah, not just, oh, you get this and you get that like an Oprah. Okay, it's not like that. At least for people that tell the truth. I'll say that. 780, we need 585. So, I get this typed out, and you know, I'm professional about it, or try to be. And I send that because we have to send in this documentation and all this stuff every month. We have to send in documentation for medical bills, and since Boss's co-pays every time he goes to the doctor, it's $25, and if he has a procedure, it's $250, and you know, we broke. I mean, we have cats and dogs and land, and you know, we're broke. It costs a lot, you know. It ain't cheap. But I was like, okay. So I got to looking on the paperwork, and there was a fax number. I was like, yes. So Boss bought me a new printer. He bought me the HP Envy 6552E for Christmas. I don't know how much it cost. That's on him. I need $296, so we are going to put one back up. So I can do mobile faxing. What did I do? Is I took a screenshot of what I typed out. The document that, why did I do that? The document that I typed out that I put in my file, and I sent it via a fax to them right in the parking lot of the doctor. And you know, I have proof that I tried to call. I tried to call when we got home. Nothing. That's like, we are full at this time. They also changed their message because it said, you need to call us back. And it's like, well, if you're full, how the hell am I going to call you back, right? 801 is 1323. Did I already do 801? No, there's 2 bags, though. Okay, so we have 8.
Busy people. Jesus.
Why do you do that? It fires like every nerve in my body, honey. I don't like when you do that. Do you want to explain? I explained your little procedure today, your injections today. Would you like to explain the pain to the gentleman in the crowd?
Don't do it.
What'd you say?
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah. That's not what you were telling the doctor. Ow. That was my toolbox. I need my tape. He actually told the doctor that he can use a urinal now. So, don't let him lie to you. Y'all, don't let him lie. Why are my stickers lifting? If you have problems with your stickers, like I am, just piece of Scotch tape on the top. Scared to absolute. Made me hurt my back, you butthole. My back was already hurting. Now it is hurting. Turd nugget. But, yeah. It's not as sensitive as it was. So, yeah. If you have a gentleman friend that is suffering from that, you know, if you want more information, pop me a message. Or pop me a comment and we can have a chat. 801, what do I need? We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close. 801, we need 1323. After the bejesus was scared out of me. So, ouch. I'm going to put 2 in the bottom. No, we'll put 1 in between. So, it's the bruising and the swelling that are uncomfortable. But the outcome... Oh, I didn't tell y'all. There's 4 rounds. So there's 8 injections. No, right? 8 injections total, boss? Boss. 8 injections total, right?
Yes.
What in the bloody...
4 sets.
4 sets of 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, those bags were full. Fully full. You gonna go play tanks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to go out.
Nope. I'll take care of them later.
All right.
They just came in.
Okay.
Have fun. No, take him with you, please.
Come on, Colt.
No, other one. Oompa.
Come on, Abby.
I swear to God, he listens better than the dogs. Go on, have.
Hi, Lola.
A14, I need 15.
I miss you, Lola. You want to come back here with me?
Lola is solid black. She looks just like her mama and her aunties and her sister. And we're not going to be able to tell them apart.
Hi, sweetheart.
Bowser has 2 white whiskers on his eyebrow. But, yeah. And then, on top of all this stuff going on, okay, I mentioned in my last video that my insurance had, I think I did, had sent me a denial letter for my neurological testing, or the I don't know how to put this, the like ADHD, that kind of testing, because I'm like a scatterbrain anymore. I used to not be like this. I used to be straight on the money, structured. I'm not anymore. If anything goes wrong, I completely shut down. Lots of trauma. I'll put it that way. Lots of trauma. So we're trying to deal with that. Thank goodness, between my therapist and the doctor at the psychiatrist, they were able to get my insurance to approve it. Thank goodness, because it's a 10 hours worth of testing. 814, 823, 720, 715. So I got that approved. So, and I don't like driving in the city because, pardon me, soda's coming back. it's like, hey, I won't taste it again. I don't like driving in the city because of the car accidents I've been in. It's given it. And then, especially at night, especially alone. Yeah. 1,032. So we are going to, no, 1,051. So we're just going to go ahead and pop. I'll show you my toolbox here in just a minute. If you guys would like to see my little pink toolbox. Ross got for me for Christmas. I actually got it to, he gave it to me before Christmas because he's like, I don't know where they're at. Show me. Because he was going to buy me like 2 or 3. It's like, no, you're not. I only need 1. He's like, but what if you find? It's like, no, I only need 1. I don't need any more than 1. Man would buy me the world if I asked him to, but I'm not. No, that's not who I am. But anyway, yeah, it's that's going to be fun because it's going to be like 2 or 3 days worth of testing. I think the first round of testing will show what tests need to be done the next day or whenever, because I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. And no, I'm not left-handed. 3,354. So we're going to go 3,000. Okay. Can I have my pots, please? My bottles. Flint. My bottles. Okay, that's 890. A lot of things have changed in my life, especially here recently. If you guys have been around, you know about my grandmother's passing 5 years ago. We gave her, our boss gave her her last rites. She passed at home under hospice care. So it's, She beat stage 4 lung cancer, but she couldn't beat dementia. And if anybody could have, it would have been her. So, yeah. There's that's when I say that I'm raised old school, it's because she basically helped raise me, because mom and dad were always working to, you know, pay the bills and stuff, and I was little. I didn't know Granny until I was 2.5. So, yeah. And every day since then, until the day she passed, there wasn't a day that I didn't talk to her or see her. So, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. We're going to leave the full bottle in the back and pull the half bottle up here. So, she's what helped shape me into the woman I am. You know, when a young woman is growing up and the lights come on. We lived in a duplex in the country, y'all. My grandmother's front porch was lattice worked. You know, the big X pieces of plastic, the white stuff that you put in your garden. It had that all the way around it. And we were the very first apartment when you pulled into the duplex. We were the very first one. She would not let me sit out there after dark. It was unladylike. It was unbecoming of a young lady. So if that tells you anything about how I was raised, yeah. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. When I say old school, I mean old school. Old school. Alright, we got 995 and the other 99. Okay, nope. Alright, 995 and 996. And then we have 958, 964, 959, 156, 964, 975, 939, 938, 936, 943, 975, 920, 917, 912. All right, there we go. That's a heck of a lot easier than it is trying to search through them. All right, so 912. Whoa. I am missing a color that I shouldn't be missing. There it is. 911. Okay, we need one. We need 113. But that's just a little dab of what my daily is. Plus trying to take care of house, take care of outside, take care of me, which something has to give somewhere, and it's normally the outside, which I don't want it to be, but I only have so much to give. You know what I mean? I've only got so much in me. So. And I'm sure there are people that are going to be like, oh my God, why are you sharing this? Because somebody out there that might listen to this video might be having a bad day. Might be saying, hey, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know where, I don't know what, I don't know how, I don't know when. And maybe me talking about my struggles will help them through their day, because they might not feel so alone. Because let me tell you what, I have felt alone before. Like in a room full of people, like the song, I felt alone. And no, I didn't feel heard. And I am, yeah, it was terrifying. Okay, 917, I need 458. Sorry about you guys looking at my scar. What do I need? Oh. Yeah, 458. But yeah, there's people struggle. And I'm not saying your struggles are less, but if you wanna have a conversation, hit me up. 'Cause yeah. Everybody is worthy of love and respect. Well, most everybody. Hi, Tuck. There are a few people in this world that do not, but we won't get into that. That is for my therapist to know. So, just glad everything happened the way that it did, and it wasn't worse. I'll just put it that way. All right, 920. And if you guys can read between the lines, you guys can read between the lines. You are probably correct in your assumption. 314, so we're going to put 2 bags in. And I don't edit my videos. I love y'all. I ain't got time. I don't have... It's either me put out content or me hyperfixate on a video.
Your phone may go off.
Why?
Imminent danger alert.
For who?
12-year-old that's been missing since the 2nd.
Where from?
Chickasha.
I think I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, 12-year-old boy been missing since the 2nd, and they just put it out today.
So he's...
Yeah.
Today's the 6th, y'all, if you didn't hear, boss.
Yeah. So, you may get an interruption to your video.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I'm going to play.
All right, thank you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, watch out.
Okay.
I got all the babies with me.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. Okay. 1,800. We're just going to do... yeah. That was unexpected. Yeah. These poor kids, all these missing kids and people, and y'all, it's so sad. I don't want to bring my channel down, but it's just, it's so sad. It's like that missing little, what was he, 3-year-old boy out of where was it? Kentucky, Alabama. That his dog stayed with him, and he was found partially submerged. It's just heartbreaking. I wasn't able to have children. Boss has children. They are estranged, but my heart goes out to the parents. Yeah. So, not yeah. I wouldn't wish that on any parent. Uh-oh. 938. Okay. 938. 938. You guys think I can squeeze another button? We're gonna do it. Okay, what do we need? 36? Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna squeeze another bag down in there, hopefully. If you're dealing with a real lot of static, you take and you breathe into it, go. Oh, look at them fly. Look at them fly. Look at these little babies go. Go, go, go. Because that one bottle and a half a bottle is not 3,600. Each bottle holds about a... Now my count, I don't... When I last did this, I had my count at a certain number. When I redid it here recently, it's a totally different number. It's a lot higher that these hold. So I don't know. Y'all. Okay, that bottle is full. All right, 938 is done. 936, 920. So 939. We need how many? 2,400. And I'm gonna lean over, so you're gonna see my head and my shoulders and all that. I do have clothes on. That's a plus, right? Being in this house and being in the skivvies is not fun. This is my little toolbox. The drawers. The drawers pull out. They're deep drawers too. I mean, they're like deep. Like 2 fingers deep. I got some tattoos or my little thing from Admore Zest from the Advent, some staples, and some pieces of cover paper and a wooden ornament in there right now because I didn't have any room for any. I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it somewhere, right? And it's heavy. I mean, it is steel. It is heavy. Okay. 939. We need 2,425. Might as well just make it up. Because there's no reason, if I'm going to have to be making an extra bottle, to fill that completely full, because they will spit out. You won't be able to get them back in the bottle. Alright, 939. Where are you? 939. Okay. I have my do not disturb on, so I don't know if the alert will come through. It should, if I get it. They might have already canceled it. Who knows with the state of Oklahoma? Alright, we are going to go bags in to 1, the big bags. And what I do, and I'm sure if you've watched anybody else kit up a Haid or anything of that nature, they will put their extra stickers on. That bottle is like way full. And it don't need to be that full. There we go. I am going to put the overflow bottle, which is this label, back here in the back, and I'm going to use up the small amount first of this one, because since it's so much. And then what I'll do is I'll just swap the lids, because since you can't do this with anything else, but all I have to do is take, when I'm done with this bottle, just take and swap lids and then put this back where this one was. And I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock and roll with some more drills, right? Okay. Oh, 943. We're getting there, y'all. 344. I'm thinking, you know what? What if I put my Haid drills? that's my speaker. That's my speaker cord. Not pull that off, because it'd pull everything else off with it. Let's see. I'm just going to stick those down in this little... The way I have them. I won't touch these drills, but I'll have them as spares just in case. Okay. 943. I've already put that in there. 943. Okay. So, have you guys ever done a Haid? Or have it in their design, or a different conversion, or any of that? If you have, what did you do? And is there pictures? Because I want to see pictures. I like pictures. I do also have a Facebook group, same as Basketball Crafts, if you would like to join. Just don't be a butthole. You know, just don't be a butthole. That's basically the rules, is just don't be a butthole. Because I like saying butthole. My pack just popped. 954. We need 400. Basically 2 bags. We're just going to leave that open. I should not do that because I have cats. But we're going to trust that they will listen and do the hell out of it. Yeah, right. They're kittens, you know. But, yeah. Shake it up just a little bit. Let everything touch that dryer sheet. It's working. 792. Yeah, I've already done that one. Oh, why am I shutting that? Stop it. And yes, I talk to myself. And sometimes I get some amazing answers. 956. Okay, we need 419. I'm going to go with 2 and hope that there's enough. But I still have the extras. I'm saving them. There's, I have so many kits, y'all. So many kits that I want to do. But I struggle. And I have been struggling for the last couple of years that I can't get them done. I cannot get them done. This Sal is closed if you didn't get in. I'm sorry, but it is closed to new members. We have a group. We even have the diamond painting group for it. Even especially with everything that she went through this past year, yeah, I'm surprised she kept this going. But I really appreciate that she did. Yeah, not my story to tell. Now, boss's story I can tell, but yeah. Okay, 959. We need 330. I don't think we need 600. I keep my storage. I keep my spare drills. I keep my extra drills. I'd use the photo box method, the one that Rebecca over at Add More Zest came up with. Yes, she came up with it about, how long ago? 8, 9 years ago she came up with it. Because I've been diamond painting. This year will be 6 years. And my channel will be 964. February 15th is my 2-year anniversary for my channel. So we'll have to get something going if you guys have some ideas. I've still got some counter cross stitch and stuff that we could do a little party, yeah, for the channel. Maybe even do a live. Hell, why not? Who knows? 975. We need 638, and I keep slamming my fingers. Yeah, turn the volume down. Yay! The static is calming down, it seems. But I'm still dryer sheeting. Now, whenever I first get these bottles, before I knew to just drop the dryer sheet down in there, right? I would take a dryer sheet and a bottle, and I would wipe out like that every friggin' bottle. Every bottle, y'all. Every bottle. Alright, 995. We need 1,232. So we're going to do a bag, a big bag, and we're going to do a packet. Yeah, that should cover us. If not, it's okay. After this, I will be putting not Pattern Keeper. I will be putting the chart into Pattern Keeper on my tablet, if my tablet is charged, because I have to keep it hidden from the cats. If you have on the kittens, you will understand why I have to hide the cords. Alright, so they didn't have any big bags of that one. Okay, I need 1323, so I need 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to, and there are some that just cut, like cut here and just keep the train. I was like, oh, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Oh, 9. I'm having issues with my, yeah, that's why I'm having issues, because I knew I was going to have issues out of this. I should have just done it the way I know, but I did not. And it is okay, because we'll fix it as we go. Alright, put my tape back. Alright, I gotta get, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Sometimes I don't even understand my own thinking. But anyway. It is what it is, right, my dears? Yeah, Joan over at Joan Diamond Paints, she used to kit up a lot of Hades, and she inspired me to really do these. She hasn't been on her channel in like forever, and like 2 years, and I haven't heard, I still watch her shows, or I call them my shows. So if you want somebody that has kitted up a lot of diamond paintings, just even as background noise, you might check her out. Add More Zest has kitted up a lot of diamond paintings as well. You also have Mushy or Mushmallow over at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, and Kristen over at Craftiest Kristen. Shout out to the Pink and Black team. Team Pink! You knew it was coming. Everything I own is like pink. Pink or teal. I mean, my funnel, my tape. My little mini cup is all pink or teal. Alright, let's see. Alright, 3-8. 3-8. 3-6. 3-6. 3-6. 07. 39, 3808, 3805, Okay, let's just get them all over here. We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close. Woohoo! Okay. Nope. That's 38. Stop doing... I did that the last time, too. There's 36. There's 36s. There's 38s. 37. 46. 46. That's one of my favorite colors right there. 38, 46. And 38, 10 is another one. That's, I think, really pretty. 38, 26. 38, 18. 38, 49. 46. There's 53. There's 26 and 18. There's 14. And there's 35. Okay, 38s are done. Okay. 37, 78. 37, 50. 37 there. 37, 21. That's another big bag. Let's go in there. Okay. 30. 13. Wow. So, got crud all over my desk. So yeah, it's no, Colton. He's my stress cat. One of them. When Mama starts stressing, here come the cats. It's like they feed. They know my energy, and yeah. Today, it was rough when we got home because my back and shoulders are really, really super tender, especially my traps, because there's a knot in my right shoulder and it just continues to come back. Tabby, get off my chair. Colton, no, you're not. Get yourself down off the back of my chair. I have a chair that's for wide angle lenses. Wide angle asses, you know. And there's a cat laying on the back of my chair now. Colton, no. No, sir. Okay, 38, 28, or 33, 28. We need 551. We are getting on the downhill slide, y'all. Hey, thank you. Get down. So... if you are, well, no, well, you can cheer from the sidelines if you want to be part of Team Black or Team Pink over at Mushy or Kristen's channel. That's what I was talking about. I am Kristen's teacher's pet. If y'all have been part of the diamond painting community for a while, you will understand what that means. Especially, yeah. 3371 is done. 3607. How many do we need? 469. Okay. No Colt. But I am Team Pink all the way. I support both their channels as much as I can. I share, and you know, a lot of reaction channels. Nope. Ooh. Yeah. Don't go there. A lot of channels, if you can't, you know, support them monetarily, you know, by having a membership or something like that, just interacting in the comments, you know, helping get their algorithms out there. That really helps push the algorithms to share their channel, because there's interaction, and YouTube can make money from interactions. My channel is still, as I call it, a baby channel. So, but if you, I will keep it real with you 110%. If I'm having a bad day, I will tell you, because I don't want to leave anything to speculation. 3608. We need 1192. There are a few things that I cannot discuss because of legal matters. But there's going to be a time, and there will be a place, and it'll be right here on this channel where I can discuss child support. Out of respect for boss, and out of respect for boss, not anybody else. I won't bring that up just yet. But I have been given permission by boss to mention what I would like to on my channel. Long and short of it, adults are getting child support because they decided to go to school, even though they have no contact with their father. They probably don't even know they're receiving child support. 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old male. Yeah, as long as the money's coming, they don't give two flying hoots. So, I'll just leave it at that. It's deep enough in the video, only a few people will hear it, unless you just have it playing in the background. Which, that's what I do most days. You know, I'm up cleaning house and, you know, that kind of thing. Because sometimes I just can't sit and watch. I got shit to do, you know. 745. We'll keep that one to the side. But yeah. And they take it out of boss's disability. So, whoever said that they can't take child support out of disability, oh yeah, they can. Oh, yes, they can. And they take it out of your back pay, and yeah. Boss waited 7 years to get disability. We fought for 7 years. That was a complete headache with the child support, by the way. Yeah. Boss and I have been together, for the new people. We've been together. This year will be 15 years. We have been married for how many, boss? Because he should be listening to this. Married for 3 at the end of February. So, we've been through it. Boss got hurt December 18th of 2011. We met in 2011. Met face-to-face in October of 2011. He came off the road because he was a heavy haul over-the-road truck driver. He came off the road, ended up getting hurt on the job. He was 2.5 hours away and had to drive the semi back with a dislocated shoulder. His elbow, his right elbow, which is his dominant arm, his shifting arm, basically touched the back of his head. It shattered, basically just tore his shoulder all to hell. Same shoulder he's had 4 surgeries on. Yeah. He's had a double neck fusion, like I mentioned earlier. The ulnar nerve being moved. He needs something done with his leg. He's in congestive heart failure. I think that about covers his medical ailments at this point. I'm burying this deep because if certain people are watching, they don't need to know. They don't need to know what's going on with Boss. My friends, the people that I consider my friends, yeah, and I want to consider all my subscribers my friends. I don't want narcs in my friends. That SOB. Yeah, it's and I have been his caregiver ever since. Those 7 years were very trying. My grandmother was alive at that point. My mom helped. My granny helped, and we made it. He had to stay down there with them for a while, and just it was not because we were fighting or anything, but there's things happen, and 3805, 258 or 256. So yeah, we have been together 24/7, 365 minus 3 days. My hysterectomy, no, 4 days. I had 5 days. 365, 24/7 for almost 15 years. I had my first sleep study. I had my hysterectomy. I had a second sleep study. He had his neck done and a sleep study. That's the only time we have slept not on the same property. Because when Mom leaves on her vacation to go to New Mexico to see her sister, I stay at her place. So, because her animals can't be left alone, because they try to eat her parrot. And our Oklahoma weather, Mother Nature needs to take a Valium or something, because get her panties out of the wad it's in, or get laid or something. I mean, good Lord. We are, record highs, Christmas we were 80 friggin' degrees Fahrenheit. I don't like the heat, y'all. I like winter. Alright, 3814, 213. Hey, no, we're not doing that shit again, Tuck. No, you quit growling at corduroy that's outside. Which I still gotta go feed. So, Mama's gotta get her rear end busy. I'll speed up here. Taking too long. Too long. Yeah, it's we know struggle, and we know we have each other's back on most days. There are some days, y'all. There are some days that and your girl don't have all the girly bits, so some days it's just stay out of my way kind of thing. You know what I mean? Really had to make it difficult, didn't you? Yeah, for myself. What else is new? So it's just we know each other inside and out, because if we didn't, we would not be together at this point. Okay. 3826. We need 13. Okay, we're doing 2 bags. And Mr. O-Static. Now see how it's still climbing the bag? That's how you know it's static. I got a gnat in here flying around. Probably gonna bleed. So this week I had to move my psychotherapy because every freaking doctor's appointment wants to be done on Tuesday, and I can't. Alright, you mother. Stop. Colton, leave him alone. Colton. Colton, leave Tuck alone. Gotta get the mama voice going sometimes in this house. Little ornery buttholes. Alright. I see the static. I know it's gonna be bad. Colton, I said leave him alone. And do it now. Lay down. He gets chased enough by your dad. And your brother. And you. Yeah, we have families of cats. I said stop. He isn't doing anything. He's walking around. Leave him alone. Tuck is uncut. We just got to have money to get him fixed. But it's coming. Later this year. It's coming. Okay, 3826. 3835. 386. So it's just, it's gotta live life while you're able to. And Boss and I have never been to a hotel. We have never been on a vacation. We went out of state. Hell, I forget when. 2012, I think his dad passed away. And we had to drive to Michigan. That was fun. Because he was less than a week out of surgery for his, I think it was first or second surgery on his shoulder. That was quite fun. Yeah. And we were driving a Impala. My mom's Impala. And we brought his tools back. And that car was loaded. And then my mom, she traded that off because it put her on the, whenever the Chevy had all their issues, it put her on the side of the road. And she was like, nope, no more, I'm done. So she went and traded that off and got a Sedona minivan. I absolutely love that thing. But Granny couldn't get in and out of it, so she had to trade that one off. She got a Kia Soul, which we still have, and it's paid off, so thank goodness. Love that little thing. Whip that bad boy in any parking spot. Anywhere. So, but on our way back, and we were loaded in that car. We were still pulling like 36 miles to the gallon. I was like, how in the hell did you do? I don't know. We need 1,900 drills for this one. 38.46. So, you. Because it was so loaded, y'all. It was so loaded. Okay, well, I don't like how that lid's fitting. the lid. Okay. Okay, that one's going to be put over here for trash. 38.46. What do we need? No. 1935. We can get away with one. What am I doing? Get away with no. Can we get away with one? Do you think we can get away with one? We're gonna try it. But we are going to try. Let's see how much static we got. That'll be the deciding factor right there, is how much static there is. Oh, clean pour. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So. Oh, that is like way full. I mean, we can discuss whatever you want to, as long as it's not political. I won't take the channel there, because that's just the downfall of a channel. Mine is 140, 38.41. Yeah. Oh, look at all that static. Get out. And Boss bought me the books from Sarah Moss. Yeah. So, yeah. I read like the first 6 pages in one day. Or 6 chapters. Need 2,500. We're going to do it that way and call that good. 3853. Because I'm getting tired, I'm getting lazy. I can always come back and get more drills. They're always going to be there. That's a little bit of an issue, but... Okay. I think I'm going to stick with putting this chart on Pattern Keeper for when I start working on the chart. So, and that'll be after the pink and black event that Kristen and Mish Miller are putting on. So, that'll probably be February time frame. Oh, you naughty, naughty. Do you see them popping everywhere? Naughty, 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 naughty drills. Buttholes. Buttholes. Whisper it. Buttholes. It's funny. That purple drill, I think, is stuck. And I think this dryer sheet has had enough of kitting up. Ah, no. It's kitted up 3 charts so far. I think she's cooked. All right, we are done. We are done, y'all. Once again, this chart is from Heaven and Earth Designs. All my links will be down below. Like I said, stickers, tray are from these stickers, and this is from Adwar Zest. Temu, charged from Heaven and Earth Design. We have the Art Dot 420. Oh, that's heavy. 420 storage. So, yes. I think I'm going to call it, well, a night. I will take care of that in the morning. Well, at some point in time, I will take care of this because we got to go again in the morning. Another set of injections for Boss. y'all. You know. And then, see where we have, Boss has injections tomorrow. I have therapy Thursday, or PT Thursday, and then therapy on Friday. No, next Friday I have PT therapy. Oh, I can't even keep up with it all. I've got it in my calendar, and it's like, yeah, it's 4 days this week. I'm trying. 1 day at a time. That's all I can do is 1 day at a time. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yum, so let me forget. Let's see what color. This is just a book ring from the BT. Okay, 9, 4, 4, 3, 6, 6, 5, 3, 18, 7, 301, 3, 7, 9. Now, which ones are the new ones? I wonder. I think it's those, aren't they? Instead of those thick ones? Oops. Alright. Oops. Alright. Now, let's bring this over here. Got my highlighter. 301. No. 318, no. 435, no. 436, yes. 437, no. 739, no. 745, yes. 762, no. 945. No. 3774. No. 3865. Yes. All right. So, hold that thought just a second. I got. Oh, that was my legs coming up off the chair. These are like neons that I have. There's 415. Do I need 415? Nope. Okay, that's round drill. Let's see. Now, I know I've got some 310s that are left over from a Rokari that I can use. So that's not an issue. I have these from Forever Young, but I don't know if they will work. I thought I had more than this. I know I've got crystal rhinestone. I've got AB drills too. I've even got glow-in-the-dark drills. So, once we get going, we will figure out what we need and where we need it and how many we need, and then I might just have to place an order. Like I'm going to have to be forced to place an order. That's what I thought too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have so much printing I need to do, and I just don't want to do it tonight, so I want to. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a 2-hour long one. It's a long one. I'm going to keep it like this. So, oh yeah. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. If you don't, leave a comment. Yeah. Get me to 400. I need to up my viewer count, and I need to up my yeah, how many subscribers I have. So I will, in the next video, we will be doing pink and black. We will be doing a Rokari kit, and hopefully I can get some more done, because it's a shame, yeah, of what that kit looks like right now, of that diamond painting. So I will call it good. Do the things down below, the like, comment, share, subscribe, all that things if you haven't already. Even an emoji. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.